All right, it's time for the fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with bribe, which is interesting because the B is green. So I'm kind of thinking I'd like to repeat the B, but if you don't have an E at the end, then probably S, because I'd like to do the E as true. Could we do something like that? Or, I'm not sure. Or we could do, we could do the B and the E and say the E is the lie. I mean, there's probably not a B in the word. If we're being honest, there's probably no B in the word. So maybe we should do like an R and an E. Do something like that. Like crest, for example. That doesn't work because, because if there's no B, then we can't do the R. Right. Of course. Well, we could do chest. Sure. Let's go for that. Wow. Okay. Well, there's definitely an E in the word because either the B or the S has to be a lie. Those can't both be true. Wow. Okay, that was huge. Well, the H can't be the lie, right? Because it would have to be HCEST. That's not going to work. So the H is true. The H is true. If the C is the C could be the lie if it's just EST, something else. What would that be though? I'm not sure, but the problem is, let's say the E, the S, or the T is the lie, right? Well, only one of them can be the lie. It makes the C true, so let's say the E is the lie, right? Well, we know there's an E somewhere, so it would have to be CST or C, it would have to be like EC, something like that. That's not gonna work. If you do S or T, we could do ECT if the S was the lie. We could do, I was gonna say we could do erect, but you can't because there's no, or we could do elect. Elect would work. If the S is the lie, that'd be interesting. The lie would be in the same spot in the first two words, but that, happens all the time. So let's go with elect. Okay. So what does that tell us? Nothing. Now, well, one of the C's is a lie, so therefore the green E's and the green T's are true. Because one of these two C's has to be a lie. And whichever one is a lie, on that row, everything else will be true. So, which then means this is true, because this can't be a lie, because it would either have to be green or gray. If it was gray, then the green E means it can't be gray, and the green T at the end means that can't be green. So that is definitely true. We still don't know for sure that the B is the lie, but it feels like the B is the lie. If the C was the lie here, we could still go with this. But I'm not sure what that could be. And if the C was the lie in chest, you could do something else EST like quest, but then you don't have a lie in elect. That's the problem, is if you're gonna go back to EST, then the C has to be the lie in both of them. No, the C is true in elect. So you need to either have a second E or you need to have an L. I don't think that works, so I feel like it's gonna be, it's not necessarily ECT though. But there has to be a C if the S is the lie. And you could do something like that, something like sent, but then you're using, no, we could do sent because the S would still be the lie. That would be pretty good. Let's go with that. There we go. So the S was the lie, but not because there was no S in the word, but because it was in the wrong spot. All right. Very interesting. So the lie was in the same spot all three times. The fourth position on all three of those. Wow. All right. Well, I feel like that was pretty good considering what we started with and considering the lie was in the same spot all three times. But I was having a hard time coming up with anything that actually fit what we had so far. So anyways, if you elect to, you could let me know how you did on today's solve and if you had to bribe the puzzle to help you or if you got onto the scent right away. And of course, Be sure to subscribe for more.